Now let's see some of the use cases for Ansible. So let's begin with the automation section. So in automation, where it automates various types of activities in all types of voices, it could be Windows, it could be Linux, or it could be anything else. But it's gonna automate most of the activities that's related to the various types of voices. So all types of automation, it will do all types of automation. Some of them is hybrid cloud automation. So one of them is hybrid cloud automation. So I in this provision instances, networks and infrastructure which support modules that ensures deployment work across public and private clouds. Then we have a edge. Then we have a network automation. In the network automation, it manages entire network and IT processes across physical networks, software defined networks, and cloud based networks. So basically, if you see this, Ansible has huge capability. Then the third one is edge automation. For edge automation, standardized configuration and deployment across your IT IT landscape, from data center to cloud to edge environments with a single consistent automation platform. Fantastic. Then we have security automation. Even security automation, the Ansible can be used even in security automation. So it orchestrates security systems using a curated collection of modules, roles and playbooks to investigate and respond to threats. Fantastic and fantabulous. So then we will look into a few more specific use cases for Ansible. That is, the next one is infrastructure. So deploy, manage and scale workloads across your hybrid infrastructure with a unified automation platform. So then we have a provisioning. In provisioning use case, streamline the process of PXE booting and kickstarting the bare metal servers or VMs, or creating virtual or cloud instances from templates. And the fourth one that we have is event driven automation. So automate um, time consuming manual tasks for an IT domain with the event driven Ansible development preview. So then what we have is a configuration management. So centralize configuration file management and deployment with a low learning curve for administrators, developers and IT managers. Then let's look into a continuous delivery. So release a new software features, bug fixes and code changes more frequently with a multi-tier multi-step application orchestration, so your code base is always ready for deployment to production. Then application deployment. So here automate your applications deployment and make your installation, upgradations and day-to-day management repeatable and reliable. So then we have orchestration. Here manage disparate pieces as a whole and bring order to deployment challenges like multiple data center and cloud environments or applications with complex dependencies. So then the final one is the endpoint protection. So automatically detect, investigate and remediate malicious activities on endpoint devices with integrated endpoint protection platforms, is known as EPP tools. So these are huge. These are huge. So to keep it simple, with Ansible, you can do everything. You can do most of the things you can do. You can automate most of the things because it's made from Python. Basically Python, as I have shown in history of automation tools, the Python has enjoyed a nice amount of popularity. So that's where this Ansible has come. So Python has a plenty of modules to deal with most of the tasks that are repeated, that are repeatable inside the IT industry. So that is the reason. So it has it covers Ansible covers a lot of modules who can handle most of the tasks. So that's the reason. So Ansible can automate by and large every task that is related to our IT industry that you can see on the screen. So now let's look into. So I say Ansible is damn simple. Why? Because it uses no agents. I have discussed this earlier in our, I think, about Ansible slide. So it doesn't use any agent. So it the target machines or services are accessed by various connections. It could, if it is a Linux SSH, if it is Windows WinRM, if it is Cloud API. That's it. There is no agent. There is no server agent concept here. So then we have a database, no databases. So it directly use AML file or INI and text file, and then that will be converted into the scripts. That's it. There is no database to store anything. Anything means anything. So AML, you will have a playbook, and then you will have our obviously inventory. So all things will be configured and converted, then it will be converted into the Python packages and then Python scripts. That's it. There are no databases for Ansible. It's pretty simple and no complex setup, because it's just a Python library. Even the setup is damn simple, and then no residual software is left, because it's all pushing the Python packages and then executing it and then returning the output. There is no huge residual software to handle all those things. Whereas if you see that in Chef and then Puppet, you have an application, you have a service which is running to do all activities, which is supporting all these activities. But here all will be done by Python packages. So you push the Python package, then the Python package will be executed, then it will return an output. That's how it works. That's why I say Ansible is simple and neat and clean.